This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip of Joe reacting to Brian McKnight's lawsuit.
We'll go all in.
Jump all in.
Like, what are we doing?
All right. Speaking of wives, Brian McKnight, as you know, just had a major victory against his ex-wife. This was one of the weird things that popped up on my algorithm this week, too. He won an $8.8 million lawsuit against his ex-wife, allegedly.
For?
Defamation and other things.
Really?
And he made a video that is on the internet where he's talking about, it's a weird video to me. I mean, there's a moment where he's saying, God, I let God fight my battles, because apparently God is only on the side of people
and
that
has
win.
a law degree.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right.
God is a good lawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he had this weird thing with his son.
Yeah,
we mentioned his son, and then he played a old voicemail message from his ex-wife, and then they showed him kind of skipping off in the background. It's a very strange video, but he won the money, and I guess, again, I don't know. He seemed like a piece of shit to me for a long time, the last few years, and I'm not convinced that he's not, based on everything I've heard from all the sides. You know what I mean? Everybody can make their own opinions. But again, he's with a new, does it matter? Do the legal victories matter? Do the vindications matter? Does any of that matter once you get marked like that? Can you change the image?
I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sometimes it ain't about the image. You defamed me.
I want to win.
Get my money.
Yeah, pay me.
I want a legal victory just to prove that wasn't true.
I think it's unfair. I think sometimes, for men, we get shunned if we do publicly a bunch of shit that women do. We'll be like, yo, you're a man, you can't do that. Like how anybody that's going through a divorce or something, the women could just come out and tell all the tea. If a man comes out and tell the tea, we look at him like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just saying the word tea.
Yeah. So I think that sometimes as a man, that's your vindication. The court, like, yo, dog, I was telling the truth all along. I can't come out and say some of these things because nobody gonna believe me anyway. So this was my win. This was my win.
Yeah.
God forbid, you and your wife went through a divorce, right? God forbid.
It's just great.
No, I'm saying God forbid.
God forbid, yeah.
You wouldn't go to certain steps publicly that your wife will go to? You wouldn't.
You would.
I know you don't. You wouldn't.
You would.
It might be the opposite.
You wouldn't. I'm not saying that your wife would even stoop to some bullshit. If your wife did.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's not my style.
You wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I would call you on the phone like, yo, you can't.
Right, you would stop.
You can't do it, bro. You just can't.
You gotta eat that.
You gotta eat it.
Brian McKnight is one of them people.
He's weird.
And he's done so much awful. It makes me really not want to listen to his music anymore.
And that's fire.
He's got some good.
And it's so hard.
Fire.
I watched the video of him saying why he doesn't talk to his kids. Why the video why he didn't speak to his son before he passed away tragically a little while ago.
Hey, listen, he just abandoned his kids. He wasn't. We can still play.
He even named another kid.
Junior.
Right.
All right, but am I a social worker?
That's what I was about to say. Then I heard One Last Cry on the piano by himself, and I was like, how nice was that kid?
Like Park said, he ain't touched the kid.
Caring. I care about my trusted circle of friends, my network, and my family if they being the best person that they could be. Everybody else, I don't have time to police y'all.
Yeah. How are the harmonies?
Brian McKnight, I want to sing at my wedding. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
You might need longer for
Why do I have to, like when Slaughterhouse went to perform at Best Buy and they was running warrants and lock me up? Like, why do you think that the police about to be at my wedding to lock him up for not being here for the I want it. Yeah, all right, let's try it a different way.
What song? What song?
Like, what are y'all talking about, man?
Yeah,
Come on, man. What do you want me to do, man?
Yeah.
Let me just jump in real quick. You already know Joe gonna speak his mind with no filter, but he's also calculated. He's breaking this down in a way that really makes you think not just about the money, but about the whole situation behind it. You can tell he's focused on the facts and how public narratives get twisted. Joe always has the best and funniest takes, just keeping it all the way honest.
Everything I did
Look at Corey.
Yeah.
Look at Corey.
Corey's in love, man.
Look at Corey want me to send him a playlist. I got you. I'm going to text it to you.
Corey's in love.
Yeah,
I've
man.
never seen him sing Brian McKnight like that.
Try kissing to this. Got to send the slaps over.
I don't know, yo.
And I'm saying that with respect to the other kids, and sometimes they be hearing
I've
the
heard
podcast.
a few different stories. I think what happens a lot of times is
I'm joking. Yeah.
is to do some that's just way left in public. No man is doing what he's done in public. Even if you feel like he felt, you wouldn't do that what he did.
Like,
in
it
public.
bothered me to hear that he didn't speak to his son before he passed away.
Yeah, that bothers
That's like, even listening now.
Rest in peace to Nico.
He said, yeah. See, we don't be listening to the man's perspective, and I don't want to act like I'm caping
What
for
did he
him.
say? I don't know.
Man.
Nah, I don't want to act like I'm caping for him.
It's a plane.
He said some.
That he tried.
They used to have a really, really, really close knit family.
Yeah.
Like, if you know
Fun
anything
together.
about, like, I'm a Brian McKnight fan. His kids used to be on all his albums. Like, they
remember.
played a part in all of that shit. Yeah. They said that their relationship used to be super duper duper tight. And at some point in time, somebody drove a wedge against it. He tried to get it back, and they wasn't with it.
They chose, basically.
And that's just the problem with having more kids, right? Like, you face somebody got to get phased out. Like, I can't be.
We got so much time.
Yeah, I got to.
The kids were grown.
Oh, and they grown?
Yeah, they was damn near grown.
No, they were grown.
They were grown.
Like, one of them was like a 30.
When they start beefing.
Yeah, Brian McKnight's position was some of these kids still wanted me to take care of them.
And
They
he-
didn't
yes.
want to write their own ticket, all that kind of stuff. Naming, I don't know who's right and who's wrong and all of that. I know when you have a kid and then you name another kid Junior, after you already have one. Like, you can have Brian McKnight Jr. and have two of them.
Junior.
Right. And this the other one ain't my kid no more.
Well, didn't George Foreman name his kid George Foreman?
Yeah, but they were all still his
Yeah,
kids.
but it was like the second, the third.
the fourth.
It wasn't junior
He
again.
named two juniors.
Got
He
it.
named two of the kids.
He basically said the
juniors.
first one don't count.
I just owned the
He called a
first one.
do-over.
So that
Mulligan.
lets the public know
Yes.
which one he phased out, which is the problem. And he might be listening. I don't want smoke.
Be listening to you, boy.
Maybe more listen to me than I be one.
I'm
I be one to just talk about some people. Y'all be hearing me.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
I feel bad a little bit, but okay, I got it. I listen to see Brian McKnight's reason.
when he lose his voice, I'll be off his side. He could be a shithead. I'm with y'all on the shithead portion.
No, he's
right.
I can tell he asshole.
oh,
I would be
definitely
there for
nasty.
all of my kids if I decided to have if I had all these kids. I would be there for them. I ain't that type
And they
of.
said the judge ruled.
he's a little
man.
bit of that. I don't even know what
Whatever
he did.
evidence they presented, the judge ruled.
Yeah, the defamation part is probably.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight recently shared on social media that he had received a favorable decision in a legal matter involving his former spouse, Julie McKnight, regarding statements made about him in her published memoir. According to his public remarks, the court found in his favor and awarded him a significant financial judgment in response to claims that the content in the book was damaging to his character and personal life. The legal process reportedly resulted in a decision because Julie did not participate in the proceedings or respond through formal legal channels, leading to what is referred to as a default judgment. While Brian expressed relief and a sense of closure about the outcome, some legal experts and observers have pointed out that a default judgment is different from a full trial outcome and does not involve an examination of evidence or arguments in the way a typical court trial might. It reflects a ruling made due to the lack of a response rather than a contested legal battle. In his message to supporters, Brian emphasized the emotional impact of the statements made against him and suggested that the court's response validated his efforts to defend his reputation.